Something that I see often that really annoys and disappoints me deals with Christians who do not know how to love others genuinely and do not treat people with the utmost respect for a long period of time. I've met Christians who are nice for a day or two just to show their true colors later on. Many individuals have been deceived into believing that someone truly cares about them or was only kind to them due to some sort of agenda. This topic is a whole lot deeper than you or me may even realize. It's not black and white as many would believe. The generic representation of an unloving Christian would be seen as someone who considers themselves a believer but has strong tendencies towards judgmental or unkind actions directed towards others. There could be understandable reasons for this, such as spiritual immaturity, meaning that this person is still growing in that area. There could be past or present trauma that one is going through and may have things that they need to resolve that causes them to be this way, etc. Also, the reason why I say this is not black and white is because we must realize that Christians are not perfect. I do firmly believe that loving others as yourself is one of the most important areas in our life to keep in check because Jesus held this to high esteem for us to do. Just think, if people actually tried to do this, there would be a peace and love among us all. In today's society, I've seen too many people lose their faith, walk away from, or straight out just hate God due to a Christian who is being unloving or judgmental. Someone can come from the trenches, but that does not mean you have the right to judge them. Yes, we can express truth to others, but God has blessed us to be able to do so from a place of understanding, compassion, and most importantly, love. Jesus did not come for perfect people. He came for sinners and those who seek to be forgiven. Only a perfect person has the right to judge, and who among us is perfect? So how can we do this? How can we be genuinely loving? For starters, even if you're not a Christian leader in a generic sense, your life is still an example and can lead others to God. For those who struggle to love others and tend to give up on them for whatever reason, you must understand that all your rewards will be given to you in heaven. Carry your cross. Be uncomfortable. I know you've been wronged, mistreated, hurt, betrayed, and that might make you feel that it's okay to protect yourself because loving others can make you vulnerable. But since God did this, who are we not to? God sacrificed himself for us, showing us what it truly means to love another genuinely. You have victory. Why treat others nicely for a moment, just to judge them later, or feel that they are no longer relevant in your life so you can move on and never speak to them again? Do not let guilt keep you from doing what is right. And for others, do not let a stagnant or complacent way of being stop you from living in true love for others. It's one thing to let people go who are not growing you or are not people God wants you to be around. But for the most part, many people just cut each other off in a way that resembles swiping left on the dating app. The solution really is not too difficult, but it's only as complicated as the spiritual maturity that one possesses. Some areas that can be easily fixed, in my opinion, that go under the radar start with controlling ourselves and not allowing our own problems to keep us from being a light for another. God can forgive anybody, and he'll love you even as a sinner, so we shouldn't even be judging anyone. Isn't it crazy how many of the great men in the Bible were sinners? David was a man after God's own heart, but he stole another man's wife, got him killed, and committed adultery with that woman. How much God must have loved us to give himself up for those who do not even deserve it. Let us clean up our act. Be loving, don't judge. Analyze every area of your life, because if we do not do this as Christians, how can we say we love God?